Back here, Massachusetts Congressman Joe Kennedy tonight weighing in on the president-elect's elections. Eyewitness News reporter Kim Colunian spoke with the 4th District's representative in Congress in Seekonk today and joins us live from the control room with more on what he had to say. That is new at 6 o'clock. Kim?
Well, Jared, Congressman Kennedy met today with constituents for what he calls office hours, a chance for him to hear their questions and concerns one-on-one. And today, of course, he said the results of the presidential election were a hot topic.
The issue that I hear most from Democrats, Republicans, whether you supported Mrs. Clinton or you supported Donald Trump, is that the country needs to come together.
Massachusetts Congressman Joe Kennedy outside the Seekonk Public Library Saturday afternoon after meeting with constituents. It was around the same time another Massachusetts politician, former Governor Mitt Romney, was meeting with President-elect Donald Trump.
Some of his guidance to the president-elect, I think, would be helpful in terms of, again, trying to bring the country back together, and I hope he made that point clear.
Romney's name has been floated as a possible Secretary of State pick, and Kennedy believes it's important for Trump to choose cabinet members that can bridge deep political divides.
I'm not so sure I've seen some of those appointments, actually, that he's announced so far reflect some of those values that I'd like to see.
Among those appointees so far, a former colleague of Kennedy's, Kansas Congressman Mike Pompeo, tapped to lead the CIA.
While I respect him personally, our politics don't line up all that often.
The grandson of Bobby Kennedy says he'll be watching to see if and how Trump can achieve his pledged goal of unity.
The president-elect was 100% right that the country needs to heal. What I would love to see from him is proposals on how he intends to do that as the newly elected leader of our country. And we did ask Kennedy if we would be seeing his name on the ballot in 2020 for president. He laughed and said, for Congress, hopefully. Reporting live in the control room, Kim Colunian, Eyewitness News.